heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your minds like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm rolling in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. While you chase the crumbs and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on the name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Keep it up, keep trying, but you'll be stuck with Daddy for life. I'm Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Man, oh man, do we have an interesting one for you today. First, I want you guys to hear this new one that I've been working on, this new song. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I've got two versions of this one, so I want you guys just to tell me what exactly, if you like it or not. Check it out.
Yo, I'm sitting on this bench like a stone cold statue, just chilling in my courtroom, letting time flow true. But here comes Bruce, that damn pain in the ass on a mission, storming in, kicking up chaos, breaking every damn condition. I ain't here to throw down, just here to watch the show. But Bruce's wild ass antics got my patience starting to blow. Every time he steps in, disrupting my peaceful zone, I'm forced to crack the gavel down, cause he's out of line and overblown. I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. His reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. You loudmouth punk acting like you on the floor with your nutty ass posse. You think you're hardcore, I didn't sign up to play the hero or to throw hands, but your non-stop crazy antics force me to take a stand. You roll in with your clown crew, causing disorder and strife, but I'm here to bring order. Man, this is more than just life. Every rule you break, every line you cross, drives me from chilling to slamming down your bullshit, showing who's boss. I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. His reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. Let the system ride smooth and calm, but you keep stirring up trouble like a poison in my palm. I'm forced to step in, even though I ain't in the mood. Your constant damn disruptions leave me no choice but to conclude. Now listen up, Bruce, this ain't your playground for games. Your wild ass behaviors got me calling out your lame claims. I'm a judge, not a damn gangster, but you push me to the brink, forced to break your crazy cycle before I completely sink. So take your reckless ways and your posse of fools. Your reign of chaos in my court is breaking all the rules. I ain't happy to throw down, but you leave me no option. Justice gotta be served, and in your disruptive concoction, I'm just just a judge trying to sit back and observe. But Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. But his reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit. So here it is, Bruce, your antics forced my hand today. I didn't want to step up, but you made me play this way. From a silent observer to a judge who's had enough. Your wild ass disruptions end now, justice is calling your bluff.
Welcome, Trexie. Welcome, Heidi.
So here it
Pretty
is,
good.
Bruce. Your antics forced my hand today. I didn't want to step up, but you made me play this way. From a silent observer to a judge who's had enough. Your wild ass disruptions end now. Justice is calling your bluff.
Wait till you hear the other version of it. I've got another version of that's even better than this one. Let me do something really quick here. I'm gonna see if I can. Yes, copy link, and I almost forgot to do this. I tend to do this also. There was somebody I wanted to send something out to, and I just totally blanked on it because I'm an idiot. That's what happens. What to combine. Here we go. So I've got another song that I want to give you a try and see if you guys like the next one. Oh, I can't wait for him to answer it either. It's going to be insane. Let me share this other one, this other song for you and see what you think. It's the same lyrics, just done a little different way. So let's see what you guys think of it.
Yo, I'm sitting on this bench like a stone cold statue, just chilling in my courtroom, letting time flow true. But here comes Bruce, the damn pain in the ass on the mission. Storming in, kicking up chaos, breaking every damn condition. I ain't here to throw down, just here to watch the show. But Bruce's wild ass antics got my patience starting to blow. Every time he steps in, disrupting my peaceful zone. I'm forced to crack the gavel down, cause he's out of line and overblown. I'm just a judge, trying to sit back and observe. But Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. But his reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. Bruce, you loudmouth punk, acting like you on the floor with your nutty ass posse. You think you're hardcore. I didn't sign up to play the hero or to throw hands, but your non-stop crazy antics forced me to take a stand. You roll in with your clown crew, causing disorder and strife, but I'm here to bring order. Man, this is more than just life. Every rule you break, every line you cross, drives me from chilling to slamming down your bullshit, showing who's boss. I'm just a judge, trying to sit back and observe. The Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. But his reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. I came to observe, let the system ride smooth and calm. But you keep stirring up trouble like a poison in my palm. I'm forced to step in, even though I ain't in the mood. Your constant damn disruptions leave me no choice but to conclude. Now listen up, Bruce, this ain't your playground for games. Your wild ass behaviors got me calling out your lame claims. I'm a judge, not a damn gangster, but you push me to the brink. Forced to break your crazy cycle before I completely sink. So take your reckless ways and your posse of fools. Your reign of chaos and my court is breaking all the rules. I ain't happy to throw down, but you leave me no option. Justice gotta be served, and in your disruptive concoction. I'm just a judge, trying to sit back and observe. But Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. But his reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. ethics forced my hand today.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to step up, but you
Thank
made
you,
me
Winter
play
Bandit.
this way. Yeah, from a silent observer to a judge who's had enough. Wild ass disruptions, and now justice is calling your bluff.
I like them both too. I think they're both good. That was fun. That was fun. Fun stuff. Yes. This is the joy of creating absolute something from nothing. That was really good. I enjoyed both of them. Listen to that guitar. I'm telling you, Wesley, that guitar is pretty straight up. Pretty straight up. And of course, I'm sure you guys have seen the latest filing by the Bubbles, the Bruce, the Man, the Myth, the Boredom. Him and his crew have got all kinds of issues, it seems. And you know, whenever it's starting to get bad, whenever they've got a PR crew out there that's full on attacking Jeremy. You know that it's gotten really bad. You know that it's that his attorney is being very effective in his filings, and this case is got some serious legs on it, because he went from you know, making up things all the way throughout here that weren't true, that things that, for example, Jeremy didn't say, "Oh, okay, Matt, we donated a super chat better than halftime show. Love the second." Well, thank you. I love the second one too. I like both of them. Each of them have a different flavor to it, so I'm liking both of them. Thank you so much, King. That was very cool. The Yeah, I've got a crick in my neck. It's probably because I'm just getting old. Told you, man. Hey, you run this helmet enough times, and there you go. That one's for you there. You run this helmet enough times into a wall, and these kinds of things happens. I understand it. Yeah, I think I pulled a muscle in my neck. That's what you get. That's what you get for being a fool. Thank you so much, King Matt Red Queen. Yeah, but you know that it's becoming very effective when Jeremy, there have to go and start, and it started with paint chip, you know, and because once you start digging into the kind of people that they are, they will constantly slander, defame, make up stories, get false people to come out and say things that don't know the situation or where things stand, because they're their buddies and they're going to say things that are not true. And I will say that, you know, this is the kind of things that they're doing is not appropriate and could be considered unsafe in many aspects, that it could be considered as violent threats as have been made against me. Which, you know, that's the kind of game that they're used to. They're used to, if the threats don't work, if the violent threats don't work, then what they'll do is they'll make up things about you. They'll say things that are not true. They'll nitpick every single word that comes out of your mouth. For example, making fun of Bruce's name by calling him Deuce Manskin. They believe that is her foreskin or whatever. They want to call it anti-Semitic. But you'd have to put it into context of why Jeremy used those words. It had nothing to do. He'd never met Bruce at all. Never met Bruce. Never met him. Didn't know anything about him other than he is an attorney with a name like Manskin. I mean, what else would you call him? How we haven't heard anything from Jeremy's side? How we haven't heard anything from Jeremy's side? Are they saving everything for court? Well, there's only so many things that you can respond to. Also, you have to remember that there's a certain amount of time that 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 they have to respond to any sort of pleading. There's a time limit on those responses. That's why you haven't heard anything, is because it would appear to me that Randy, Shockett is saying, "Hey, I'm going to read through this and I'm going to draft a response that's appropriate." He's not going to jump to conclusions. He's not going to make up things. He's not going to twist the truth. He's going to put out fact. He's going to put out logic. He's going to follow the court's direction. The court has already said certain things. Yeah, see, Lady Tammy says, I gave him the foreskin name, not Jeremy. Jeremy only gave him the Deuce name. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. But see, they don't care. They don't care. They know it's not anti-Semitic, but it gives them something to try to latch onto. They're like leeches. They're just looking to latch on to anything that they possibly can. A perfect example is whenever Bonehead, what's his name? Oh God, I forget. McVile PP. I guess that's the best way to put it. The guy that likes to have sex with the women that he's covering, and knock them up, and maybe ruin their custody battles. Those kinds of that guy. He really doesn't like it. He really doesn't like it that Megan's a better writer than him. So he'll just talk crap about her and say how horrible she is, and she's not the same person that she was years ago. Well, I hope not. I hope that she's actually grown, or maybe she just figured out the kind of what other kind of crap that he's gotten into. Yeah, I know that, Max. That is one of the things. He's going to be, more than likely, he's trying to get everything in that he possibly can, because, well, it's one of those one of those where he knows that he's really losing this one bad. And he's doing, it's like the last gasp that he's got. And this judge, hey, the judge may just completely agree with him. I don't know. I'm not the judge. None of us the same person we used to be. Every single second. Everything about me that is history. Oh, and if you think that these people have changed into any way, shape, or form, they haven't changed. You can tell by the way that they act. Somebody sent me a message and said, "Oh, did you see what this news station reported about Jeremy?" And my question was because of where it's located at, was that written by little fat boy? I forget what his name is. He's irrelevant, because doesn't he live in that area? Paint Chip, yeah. Paint Chip. Doesn't he live in that area? I would assume that anything that you see that's coming out that's being written, hey, how's it going? Welcome, Megan Raiders. I would assume anything that's out there that's being written by any of these people are just going to be the same group of people. You're going to have this Rabbi Jacob Balsakinski, or whatever his name is. You're going to have McVile PP. You're going to have Paint Chip. You're going to have the Cankle twins. You're going to have Bubbles. You're going to have all these other people that are going to be constantly saying all this kind of crap. And these are the type of people that they use multiple accounts to prop up what they're saying to be true. And they're just following each other's signals. It's like watching a bunch of lemmings. They just don't stop. They just keep going. They'll hit the ground and splat. They fall flat. I don't give them any sort of anything. That's just not worth my time. That's That's the thing. Megan Raiders, hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. Either which way. You hit it either which way. It still is interaction. I love the interaction. Welcome, Tug and Megan Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you being here. Gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. Gonna read through this thing. I'm gonna say all kinds of mean, cruel things. I didn't even bother to write a new letter to Bubbles because there really wasn't any point. I don't see this filing any different than the last filing that he made. It's just a different way that he's trying to word it. It's like he was throwing poop at the wall, hoping that something sticks. That's all it is. Just came from Megan and Tug. Welcome, 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 Bridget. Welcome, welcome. All you Tug and Megan Raiders, welcome. Hit that thumbs up if you like this place, then hey, you can always subscribe. You can have a good time. We're pretty chill over here. We try to stay out of trouble, and it's more like having a little bit of fun. Also, a reminder, I do have another one that I'm working on putting together. And I got some people that are wanting to join, do the voices for another deposition that I want to be reading. It is not a Hale's deposition, but it is just as big, just as major. Good to see you, Shinemesis. Shinemesis. That's wonderful. She's in my daddy. No, no, no. It is good. It is, yeah, I'm all back here, not behind, please. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So we've got this latest file, and I'll just go ahead and pull this thing up here so we can go nitpick it apart for a little bit and make fun of it. It is because that's what we do. We do over here. We make fun of everything, even ourselves. So what we've got here is I hate, I wonder how the judge feels about, whenever somebody breaks protocol and starts highlighting things. Because, this might as well just said defendant's request under this rule. Because why would you have to put a condition? If you're putting a condition on something, it sounds to me like you're trying to coerce somebody into doing something. And that goes against the rules of legal profession, is coercing somebody to do something you're not supposed to do. And they've been trying to force this settlement from the get-go. They didn't even want it to get this far. Oh, hey, Mad Hatter, $1.99 through a super chat. What do I have to send him to get a helmet sticker? That right there, that's all you got to do. $1.99, and that right there will get a helmet sticker in a heartbeat. They just flow right out. Now, if you're asking about the one that I have in the store, that one is like $6.99. You can get your own stickers. They're not these cute little stars right here. They're not those, but they are one of those wonderful stickers that you can put on your notebook or on your computer screen or whatever you do with stickers. I know I know that I had a lot of people said, "Oh, I really want to get some stickers." And I did because somebody asked about 'em. I did get some V-neck T-shirts. I got some women's V-neck T-shirts, and then I've got some just regular, I think only have maybe 1 or 2 colors of the other, maybe it's just one of the other colors on the, like the unisex ones. So, but somebody asked for the V-neck T-shirts, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I can do that." And it's got the really cool honey badger, Spartan warrior on it. That one's one of my favorites right there. I did create some new ones for that too. Just some new, thumbnails that I'll probably be loading up and using at some point in time. So defendants there's conditions on this request. An order under FRCP 41A2 dismissing their counterclaims without prejudice in the event the court grants the defendant's currently pending motion to dismiss. In the event that the court grants the defendant's currently pending motion to dismiss the plaintiff's lawsuit under FRCP 12B1. So this lawsuit, like the court could, and I think the court could, or Jeremy could, dismiss their pending case. But I don't think that Jeremy is going to dismiss. He's taken this to the point where he's like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with your BS. If the court denies this motion, this request is nullity. Other words, judge, you must do this. Or yeah, we this is just more shit we were throwing at the wall. This ridiculous conditional request is filed prospectively so the court can know in advance that it should. He just subscribed. Samuel, welcome. Welcome, new subscriber, Daniel. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, there is. This is a cool place to be sub to. We do have a lot of fun. Conditional request is filed prospectively. Prospectively? Why would you file something prospectively? Like digging, maybe digging a hole a little deeper. So the court can know in advance that it should grant the dismissal of the plaintiff's actions. So the court can know in advance that it should? Really? And why should the court listen to you, Bubbles? Huh? Why should the court listen to your Bubbles? How about go pound dirt? It may concomitant. This isn't Bruce writing this, because these aren't words Bruce uses. It may dismiss the counterclaims under Rule 41A2. It may, but it doesn't mean he will. You have to provide reason that the judge would. I don't see him providing any reason why the judge would dismiss at all. Yeah, Bruce doesn't use punctuation either. Currently pending is Doc 67. Well, it's a motion to dismiss, so you have to remember, they went from filing 67, 68, 69, 70, and 72. Within 72 hours, they filed all these pleadings. That tells me that there's just a lot of garbage coming out of their mouth. I think now I got that stuck in your head. Awesome. I love getting songs stuck in people's heads. The plaintiff invoked federal jurisdiction in bad faith. No, they didn't. They did not. That would be inaccurate. On a flimsy basis, no, that would be inaccurate also. By falsely labeling, the judge assumed that this was filed in good faith. Everything right there. Polymap. Polymap. I think that's what it is, right? Polymap. I think that's what it is. I have a song for that one too. Wait until you hear that one. That one's even better. The plaintiff invoked federal jurisdiction in bad faith. No. Falsely labeling innocuous statement extortion. Innocuous? Well, that would not be innocuous. They committed defamation. Simple as that. They've already admitted that they've committed. They've already admitted that. Well, Max, I don't know. I'm not an attorney. I mean, could he? Is it possible? No. I mean, he could sanction him. He could sanction him, but he could do that at any point in time. I mean, he could put a little bit of a squash on him and say, hey, you don't need to be filing all this stuff. You don't need to be filing all this garbage. But I mean, I don't see that he would remove him for this. I mean, sanctions, will go against the attorney, not against the client. Because if the attorney's acting on bad faith, which is what he appears to be doing quite a bit, the judge may say, hey, you got to stop this. And if you do it one more time, I'm going to sanction you. I mean, that is possible. I've seen judges do it. Believe it or not. Yeah, judges do some pretty crazy stuff. They don't like attorneys telling them what to do, especially whenever they're only backing it up with like small pieces of the law. Like there's no precedent in this, and the precedent that's out there could easily slap this kind of stuff down because he's doing this in bad faith. Of course, just about everything he's been doing in this has been in bad faith. Extortion in his complaint so that treble damages and attorney fees would be considered as part of a minimum amount in controversy. Well, and if you understand what treble fees are, that means if he wins, and the jury, say for example, I think it's up to 3 times the amount is what can be removed from their bank account, or the suit would be for. So has to have 3 discovery items by Thursday. That's why he's furiously trying to come up with a reason. The judge may just tell him, yeah, we'll wait and see, or maybe he'll just wait for Shockett to file a response. That's the thing. Judge may say, we're waiting on you to file a response. And did you file discovery? Did you turn all that over to counsel? Like all that he asked for? That would be the question. Shockett should file for dismissal. Well, you wouldn't file for dismissal. Why would Shockett file for dismissal? That makes no sense. There's no reason that Shockett would file for dismissal. I mean, he could file a counter motion on this, but I mean, he could file dismiss the counterclaims is what he could do. He could file for dismissal of the counterclaims, but he may not even need to. Oh, Bubbles, yeah. The plaintiff invoked federal jurisdiction in bad faith flimsy, basically blah blah, labeling innocuous statements extortion. Well, the judge has already spoken on this. The judge has already said that the initial complaint stays, that the RICO counts are out. Welcome, Fox Raiders. And that's it. That's all that he's done. He's just said, this is all we're doing. The plaintiff interposed a false affidavit. Well, that's not true. Alleging non-existent online posts that were alleged in the complaint. No, that's not what he said. Like, you have to read the whole thing, because he's just going to nitpick one little portion of it. Give me a sec. What I'll do is I will see what exactly he's talking about. So this would have been in document 8-1 paragraph 19. Let's see what that one actually is. 8-1 paragraph 19. So 10, 9, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8-1. I don't think I have that one. Yeah, here it is. 8-1. 8-1, which was an affidavit of Jeremy Hales. 8-1, paragraph 16, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, right here. This one right here. I'll show you right here. So this is what he's talking about right here. On May 23rd, my attorneys in Florida sent Mr. Cook and Ms. Preston a cease and desist letters, a copy of, right here, talking about him posting a large online of sex toys and stating that he was selling his items. Mr. Cook also made threats about posting pictures of his wiener in his partner's mouth. In May of 2023, he did this. And in 16, as outlined by my complaint, Miss Preston posted signs all over Florida Creek calling me in Ohio and defaming me and asking for others to run me and my partner back to Ohio. Hmm. So is he saying that this is a false statement? I would beg to differ. I would beg to differ on that. 4.99 from Angie Klein. Jeremy said today he is adding 2 leaves and bubbles in his Ohio suit for third-party defamation. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's a harsh one right there. That is a harsh one. Here you go. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Angela Klein. Jeremy said today, adding the 2 leaves and bubbles to his Ohio suit for third-party defamation. Like I said, you want to play around with people. These are the kinds of things that you're going to end up getting. You're going to end up getting all kinds of problems coming up at you. You know, and it sucks that it has to be that way, but sometimes those are the things that you have to do to get people to back the hell off from the garbage. So this right here, this is not a false affidavit. That would be an affidavit that he made alleging non-existent online posts calling him a child PETA that was not alleged in the complaint. Actually, that was alleged in the complaint. It was all about the signs. That was all about the signs, unless he's talking about some different filing because paragraph 19. I looked at 16. Let's see what 17, Mr. have created, maintained here it is. 17. Since May 2023 to date, they have made sexually explicit posts about my partner and me. In 18 in 2023, Ms. Preston went so far as to email the mayor of Peninsula, Ohio, who knows me very well, to complain specifically about me and my partner and threaten us. Mr. Cook and Miss Preston's online posts call me blah, 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 a child predator, are constant and ongoing to this day. The behavior is escalating. They are harassing me in Ohio and in Florida. That's not a false statement. It's not a false statement at all. Matter of fact, there's the affidavit right there, signed by Jeremy Hales. Signing off on it right there. He says to have the exhibits right there. They may not violate the order without my permission. Oh, that's the other thing. They are constantly violating the Ohio order. Even Bruce reaching out to me and wanting me to get involved in their settlement statements. I'd say that comes pretty close to violating the Ohio order there. Now it says right here, after full evidentiary, the Ohio court issued 2 final orders of protection, Court of the Common Pleas in Summit, Ohio. Thereafter, the Ohio court made factual findings that Ms. Preston and Mr. Cook have knowingly engaged in a pattern of conduct that caused me to believe that Mr. and Ms. Preston and or Ms. Cook would cause me physical harm or have caused me mental distress. Now this is stuff that they'll bring up from the Ohio suit. Do they really want to go that route? Have that stuff brought in there? It sounds to me like that's what they're wanting to do. Because of all of this right here, all of these things, you see all of this right here that he posted in here. If you look at number 20 that comes right after this, see, he talks about 19, but he doesn't go on to say from what he's saying here, as a result, in September of 2023, in the Court of Common Pleas in Summit County, Ohio, I filed a civil lawsuit against Miss Preston and Mr. Cook. So keep this in mind. As a result of all of this crap that was prior to this, is what he filed. Court of Common Pleas, Summit County, Ohio, filed civil lawsuits against Miss Preston and Mr. Cook. Amazing that all Randy has to do is just say, well, if he would have continued reading, that this was not a false affidavit. And we've got the proof in Ohio court if you want to bring the Ohio court into this also, because see, Bubbles wants to make this as big of a deal as he possibly can. He does not want it to be small because for him, making it small is something that he's used to. He's trying to make it big. He's got to make it big. The defendant's counterclaims are interposed with their answers because it was and is unknown whether the court will grant. What? Why would they? That okay? So what he's saying is his counterclaims are interposed with their answers because it is unknown whether the court will grant this motion. Then why didn't you file it separately? Well, I guess because you have to file the counterclaims along with it whenever you file the answer. So that makes sense. He did it the right way. If the 12B1 motion is denied, no counterclaims had been pled. But see, before you filed these counterclaims, you reached out and were slobbing all up and down my tree. You were like a dog looking for a place to pee, decided to come over to me and send me a stupid email. That wasn't too bright. That wasn't too bright at all. Hey, Vice, baby, good to see you. Yeah, of course, they don't have to. That's the thing; they don't have to show any proof to anything. But see, here's where it becomes really interesting, is because now that they filed a counterclaim, there's a lot more shit that Jeremy can do. There's a lot more he can do to defend himself. Because with those counterclaims, now he's not only is he the plaintiff, but there's things that he can do as a defendant. Megan Raiders, good to see you. Good to see you, Megan Tug Raiders. Yeah, there's certain things that he can do now if those counterclaims are there. Certain things he doesn't have to prove. Yes, he didn't think about that now, did he? Oh. Given the schedule in order, the plaintiff's strategy to exploit every possible issue. Well, here's the thing. He's the one creating the issues, and it's not exploiting. It's just talking about it. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they opened up a can of worms. Following all this without discovery makes no sense to me. I completely agree, but you have to understand he's got until Thursday. Bubbles has until Thursday to comply with the court's order of handing over everything that was asked of him. And he's going to delay. And I can almost make a pretty good guarantee, a pretty solid guarantee that he'll say, "Oh, we don't have any of that information anymore. Oh, we don't have that." Did you notice? In the past couple of few weeks that everybody's all of a sudden getting new computers? They're replacing all of their computers, replacing all of their phones, replacing all of their devices. Do you think that was all pre-planned, that everybody's computers started breaking all at the same time? Strange, isn't it? Strange how those computers, like, just stopped working all of a sudden. Maybe that's why they don't have all these receipts that they were talking about, is because, "Oh, we lost all of those." Uh-huh. But see, they've already missed the "Oh, hey, how's it going? Funny." Funny, funny, all Ohio is about to fail. All Ohio is about to fail. The CP over and over the next third party. It's going to come up how Florida does not honor Ohio's CPO and Fed. Funny, all Ohio is about how they fail the CPO over and over. It's about how they fail the CPO over and over, and the next and next the third party. It's going to come up how Florida does not honor Ohio's CPO. I mean, possibly it could. It could come up. I don't know for sure. Welcome. welcome, and thank you so much. These are always welcome. I appreciate you. Now, if I miss a super chat, I will come back and try to catch all those. It doesn't work like StreamYards. I don't have a way to star these or anything. All I can do is pull them up on the stream. So I'm trying to get used to this whole thing. Not strange, it's planned. Yeah. Now, as I was saying, the person that's been using this the most, the person that's been using this for YouTube content, the person that's been using the most is Bubbles. He's been the one that's been using this the most. He's out there got what is Yolanda? He's got his cock washer all over everybody's channel, and he can't keep it closed. He's as open as a blow-up doll. I'm telling you. The inflict financial hardships on his litigation opponents. He admitted publicly and acknowledged in December 19th to inflict financial hardships. No, he goes to court to win. I guess he missed that memo. Whenever you go to court, you don't go to lose, you go to win. Dumbass. Sorry. If you haven't figured this out by now, you do this to win in a court case. You don't sue somebody just to cause financial harm. Well, most people don't. That's just stupid, because then the only people that win are the attorneys. Doc 68-2. Let's see. Well, let's see. 68-2. Let's go look at 68-2. Give me a second. I'll pull this one up here too, because he's gone back to this a few times, but he just fails to catch all of the other stuff. He fails to catch all of the other parts of it. So he's quoting his own filing. 68-2. That's just his own filing. Yeah, that's all that is. Let's see. It's going to be 102, page 396. Why don't we go look at page 396 of that deposition? How about we do that? We'll go look at page 396 of that deposition. And let's see, we'll go to 396 of that deposition. Jeremy B. Hales, 396. Let's see, 331, 337, 396, and see what was happening before then. 350, 390, 325, 359, 396, 396. Let's see, 370, 80, 74. Well, I'll just type it in here. That'll save a lot of time. Damn it. Stop it. Stop being a pain. 396. 396. Enter. There we go. 396. Why don't we just look at what he was saying before then? So you have to put these things in context. Like, let's see here. Oh, this is right after he got his ass in trouble at the very end of his pleading with the court. I appreciate it. It starts with their behavior is escalating. I found it in 19. Yeah. So they're harassing me in Ohio and in Florida. Is there something other or more recent in Ohio than that email exhibit 78 to the mayor's assistant? Well, the aspect of online harassment has no boundaries in regards to states and countries. So what specifically can you rephrase that question? And he says, no, I'm moving on to the next question. Exhibit 101. Well, exhibit 102, because he can't figure it out. Exhibit 102, could you please read out loud the text beginning with our haters and skipping at the timestamp? And he says, our haters can't stop talking about us even when they have legal documents in their hands, even when they continue. No, they're going to be sued, even though they know they're going to lose everything in a lawsuit, because a lawsuit isn't to win a lawsuit. It's to make you spend all your money on a lawyer and bankrupt you. That's what the win is. I could care less if I win in court situation. My goal is to make sure you have no money. That is the goal of the lawsuit and what they do. What do they keep talking about us? Okay. So you have to understand that this right here, that this was him reading from something that was put in there. That was an exhibit. Okay, now I created an exhibit for May 21st. What the hell's live stream of which the link appears? Do you doubt the accuracy of my cutting and pasting what you said on that date? I doubt it because I speak in complete sentences. See, you got to read the whole thing, what he says right here. Okay, but do I think that you used AI transcribing, which is often wrong, but the context is there? Exhibit 101, could you read that out loud? Live stream that umbrella guide. You want me to read the link? No, 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 I don't want you to read the link, just the text. Guess what? With the magistrate, you know. See, do you see where I'm going with this? So what they did is they took AI and they transcribed it out. That's what they did. Because if they would have pulled the actual stream up and showed what he was talking about before and after during that stream, it would have shown something completely different than what the AI transcribes out. This is why you don't use AI to transcribe your shit. Because if you guys are watching this stream and you've got the closed captioning on, it's going to have words in there that I'll say that I didn't say. You're going to see that quite a bit throughout all of this stuff. So what he's talking about, he's missing the point on. So all he has to do is just bring out that I do think that you used I transcribing that, which is often wrong. He said, okay, now I created this exhibit from this. I doubt because I speak in complete sentences. Transcripting is often wrong. And that he never answers his question. He says, did you say this? Because that's what the transcription is about. This is a transcription. Show the video. Show the video in its entirety, Bubbles, if you're going to do that kind of crap, because that right there is lying to the damn court. That's not what he said. That's what you transcribed. Ah, geez, what a moron. As he hadn't admitted publicly, acknowledged it. No, he didn't acknowledge. He did not acknowledge that. And if I was Randy, I would argue this adamantly that he did not acknowledge that, Your Honor. As you can see from here, he never acknowledged it. Ah, how you doing? Good to see you, Monica. Monica, am I wrong that the trespass 5 and the thumbnail case do not qualify for federal court? Yes, because the federal court requires several aspects. Federal court requires certain burdens be met. Those burdens are, one, you have to be in different states. That's one part of it. For this particular one, for this kind of lawsuit, you have to be in different states, and there's a certain amount money threshold that has to be met on that. Like they would have had to have suffered some sort of damages. They never suffered any damages. The trespass, she never suffered any damages. That's the thing. They showed up to help remove on behest of the owner's property that was on that place. They came by, they helped remove, they helped disconnect, they helped tow it away. That made Lynette a little salty. Of course, she's probably salty all the time. She probably just sucks on a salt lick or, just runs her tongue across it like never mind. I don't even want to think about that like a straw. That's so disgusting. So no, that wouldn't have qualified under federal court. There's certain, you'd have to look at all the statutes for it. I think it's 11B or something like that. You'd have to look up the statutes on it for it to qualify under federal jurisdiction. Yeah, Jeremy has all the proof. They can say what they want, they can delay, but the truth will be told when Jeremy gets his chance to present evidence. Well, that's the thing. They're wanting to get this thrown out before he even has a chance to provide proof. See, they had a chance to get information from him, but they never sent anything over, as far as I can tell, for discovery requests of what they wanted from him. Not without breaking attorney-client privilege, there's certain things he doesn't have to show. Unless the judge tells him he has to show something specific, he doesn't have to show that. And this one right here, where he says, "I could care less if I win in court," that right there is to make sure that they have no money. That right there doesn't prove anything. That's not that right there was something that Bruce made up. He said he had something transcribed. It's like writing down on a piece of paper and saying, "What does this say on this piece of paper?" You could write down, "What does it say on this piece of paper? This piece of paper says it's that the sky is red and that I'm an idiot." And then hand it to Jeremy, and Jeremy reads it. "Well, what it says here is this right here says X, Y, and Z. That the sky is blue and I am an idiot." That's what it says. And now he's saying, "Oh, see, Jeremy said he was an idiot and the sky is red." Pretty weak. Defendant's count one counterclaim was included also because the plaintiff has filed a lengthy opposition to the defendant's motion for an extension of time. Well, they had to, you dumbass. They had to show precedent. They had to show the reason why. I don't know. I don't follow the Ohio date stuff. I'm just following this because I find this one interesting. I don't know anything about Ohio. Yes, he was reprimanded by the bar, Hippie Witch. He was reprimanded by the bar, and he's still salty over it. I can show you where he was reprimanded by the bar. I actually even have the documentation where he was reprimanded by the bar. Now, you're talking about recently? No, this is an old reprimand. He was actually sanctioned by the court. Jeremy makes money offline net. Yeah, he doesn't make money offline net. Sorry to bother you. Came in late. Good to see you. Janice has got a $9.99 super chat rolling in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sorry to bother you. Came in late from Megan and Tugs. What are I reading tonight? I'm reading the same thing as what Tug and Megan were reading, but I'm showing where the filings, where all of the things that he's saying appear to be made up, like not true. I'm pulling up the actual documentation. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Dan. That's wonderful. So in this filing, you can see right here that this particular one in 82-2, why doesn't he pull up the actual language of the deposition and quote the whole thing? Because this right here, this document 68-2 is from the deposition that he filed. So Bubbles filed this document and then is trying to claim that this was a statement made by Jeremy. Nowhere in that was Jeremy agreeing that that was a statement made by him. Ouch. So he pulled up language from a deposition of what Jeremy read that he handed him to read, and now he's claiming that this is what Jeremy said. Interesting, huh? Because he took everything out of context. He just took a little snippet and had him read it. What I would suggest to Randy and shock it is get the whole video and have that to show to the court and say, well, this right here is incorrect, Your Honor. This statement that he makes right here in this document is incorrect because he was just reading what plaintiff put in front of him. Never did he agree that this is what he said. Defendant's count one counterclaim was included also because the plaintiff has a lengthy opposition to the defendant's motion for an extension of time to disclose a purely rebuttal expert. The court already ruled on this. If I'm not mistaken, the court ruled on this. Oh, what exactly did the judge say? I want to say it was in 69. No, that was another one of Bubbles' filings. Let's see, 66 or 67. Let's see, was it in 66? Oh, wait. Wait, the judge said plaintiff has filed a motion to compel production of documents. Defendants have responded in opposition, gives a little bit of background. There was a little bit of discussion. And we go down here, and what does it say? It says no basis jurisprudence in the world. In this right here, the plaintiff's motion to compel production of documents is granted in part to the extent that defendants must, within 14 days of this order. Well, thank you, Sandra. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just wanted a shining star. I'll give you a silver star. How's that? I've got a silver star right here just for you. Sorry, my neck, like I said, it's got a little bit of a crook in it there. There. Silver star for you right there on the top of the helmet. Right there. You're touching other shining stars too. Thank you so much, Sandra. I appreciate the super chat. Keeps this channel up and running, makes us feel all good and happy inside too. The plaintiff, and let's see, 14 days of this order produced to plaintiff any non-privileged documents within their possession, custody, or control that are responsive to plaintiff's requests for reductions of number 5, 11, and 12. And that right there was written on the 5th. 14 days from the 5th. That's running up on you pretty quick now. There is. That time is running out. That time is running out. I believe it was it next Thursday. Yeah, see, the 14 days from the 5th, so that would be 15, 16, 17, 17. Yeah. So you're coming up on your time. You're going to have to produce those documents. Maybe that's why he's furiously writing this crap out. But let's see. There was also another. No, that was more garbage for another motion to dismiss right here using the same reason. Yeah. And then let's see. The judge said, if I'm not mistaken, responded to defendant's motion for extension of time. So this was his response. Judge hasn't even ruled on this yet, but he says right here in his response, there's no reasonable basis for defendants to comply within the specific period. Defendants failed to demonstrate good faith in not complying within the specified period. There's no reasonable basis for not complying within the specified period. Defendants retained the rebuttal expert as early as September 24th, 2024. Yeah. Yeah. Remember Babbitt? Yeah. But here was the problem that he ran into is in these YouTube videos, defendant's counsel, Mr. Deuce Foreskin, said the thing we expected this for some time. You might imagine because of the promo that dragged down a little bit longer than expected, it just takes a while for the report to come. The expert has no other clients. So yes, this right here
Night Owl
says
donated
that's just
$10
in
through
the
Super
courts,
Chat.
but on
You, Megan
YouTube.
Tug, make this interesting to watch.
It becomes necessary. Cow. Oh, you like that? See, whenever I get one of those, thank you so much. I'm sure you guys heard that. So whenever a super chat comes in at $10 or above, the little AI reads it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. From Night Owl, you, Megan, Tug, make this interesting to watch. Well, I don't know if we make it interesting. We all have our own takes on stuff. And that one right there is for you. There. That one is a purple star for you. I love it. Love making you guys smile. It's awesome. It becomes necessary not to just respond to that in court, but also respond here on YouTube from the #1 handwriting in the nation. And nasty signs, it's okay. It's all in federal court. So the documents examined were transmitted via the internet, printed from Epson, blah, 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 blah. This is a more detailed report. As you can see, all of this highlighted stuff right here, they're pointing this out. This is why they are so scared. This is why they are so scared. They are so scared of this evidence coming in. You know, if they let that handwriting expert in, that would have been a whole shit show altogether. Because why? It would have delayed the court even longer. Because if you're going to have an expert witness come in, what you have to do right off the very bat with that expert is you have to cover their CV, their credentials. You have to cover all of that stuff. If you just let them in, you let them come walking in, well, guess what? You end up with the same issue that they ended up with Baggett in one of his cases. I believe it was in Missouri. I could be wrong. No, I think it was Tennessee. I think it was Tennessee. That's why he's not allowed to practice in Tennessee anymore. They don't want him there because of the shady crap that he does. And you notice how fast the Kenkel twins dropped that stuff. They were like, "Oh, well, hey, yeah, we don't know anything about a handwriting expert." What if they were saying that they spent their own money on that? Sure, sure. Who were they grifting for in the first place? They were grifting because it was a child's birthday coming up, and then it went from another. Oh, what was that? Uh, yeah, somebody said something about the ambulance chaser here. How much needs to be spent for a star? Not buying them for himself. Super chat. Hey, you can super chat anything, and it comes with a star. That's what it comes with. Did I miss somebody? I don't think I missed one. No. Cassandra, did I not give you one? I thought I gave you a shining star. Pretty sure I did. Cassandra, you know what? I will tell you what, because I may have missed a super chat. That does happen. But that does happen. I do forget. Shining star right there. See, right there. Because I may have forgotten. I don't think I did, but let me know. I got you covered. I got you covered. We're gonna make this thing sparkle. Well, when the haters attack Christian and patience, and yeah, that's how they flow. They flow with those kinds of attacks. You have to remember that all of this stuff that Bubbles is filing is it's interesting to say the least. Let's just put it that way. The counterclaim was included because the plaintiff has filed a lengthy opposition to the defendant's motion for an extension of time to disclose a purely rebuttal expert, and it was and is unknown if the court will grant that motion. Well, the court could. Court doesn't have to. And if you're saying it's purely a rebuttal witness, what are you going to do? You're going to get Paint Chip to come in there and testify for you? I mean, we've seen the kind of experts that you're employing, Bubbles. Bubbles is employing the worst of the worst kind of people. Like, we're talking about a guy that lives with his mom because he can't afford a place because he was sued for everything that he owns because he almost caused an international incident. We're talking about a guy that has violated women more than once, caused who knows how many problems in family court over his shenanigans. And you're talking about a rabbi that's involved in a bunch of legal battles in Colorado with the family court system. You're talking about this other guy that has pulled out his pew pew on people on his property and actually fired a weapon at him because they wanted to get their property back that he had stolen. Right? These are the kind of people that you're dealing with. You're dealing with crooks and thieves and criminals. You're dealing with scam artists. Why on God's green earth would any of these people that you're wanting to bring into this shit, Bubbles, why would anybody want to be involved in your garbage? And you think I'm joking? I've showed this shit before. These guys are horrible, horrible, horrible people. Defendant's count one counterclaim was included also because the plaintiff filed lengthy opposition. Defendants filed this conditional request. So we in good faith and candor. Nothing that they've done has been in good faith. Whenever they're sending me an email, they're sending me a garbage email telling me what the settlement is that is isn't even a settlement. If you wanted to have a
donated
settlement,
$10 through Super Chat.
thank you so much.
Hey,
I'll get-
Shizzy, wonder how Judge McDreamy will react to these motion bombs from BBB. It's paper terrorism, lol.
Yeah, it is paper terrorism. Exactly what it is. This is typical that you would see with a soft citizen. How Shizzy wonder how Judge McDreamy will react to these motion bombs from BBB. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I have a song. Now, if you were here at the beginning, you heard the song, and I wrote a song for just for Judge Plant. Just for Judge Plant. You guys want to hear it again? I'll tell you what. I'll play it just for you. Play it just for you, Judge McPlant, right here. We're gonna get this right here. So we're going to get this particular song up, and it is called Judge Minty Fresh. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, play.
Yo, I'm sitting on this bench like a stone cold statue, just chilling in my courtroom, letting time flow true. But here comes Bruce, that damn pain in the ass on a mission, storming in, kicking up chaos, breaking every damn condition. I ain't here to throw down, just here to watch the show. But Bruce's wild ass antics got my patience starting to blow. Every time he steps in, disrupting my peaceful zone, I'm forced to crack the gavel down, cause he's out of line and overblown. I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. His reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. You loudmouth punk acting like you on the floor with your nutty ass posse. You think you're hardcore, I didn't sign up to play the hero or to throw hands, but your non-stop crazy antics force me to take a stand. You roll in with your clown crew, causing disorder and strife, but I'm here to bring order. Man, this is more than just life. Every rule you break, every line you cross, drives me from chilling to slamming down your bullshit, showing who's boss. I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. His reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. Let the system ride smooth and calm, but you keep stirring up trouble like a poison in my palm. I'm forced to step in, even though I ain't in the mood. Your constant damn disruptions leave me no choice but to conclude. Now listen up, Bruce, this ain't your playground for games. Your wild ass behaviors got me calling out your lame claims. I'm a judge, not a damn gangster, but you push me to the brink, forced to break your crazy cycle before I completely sink. So take your reckless ways and your posse of fools. Your reign of chaos in my court is breaking all the rules. I ain't happy to throw down, but you leave me no option. Justice gotta be served, and in your disruptive concoction, I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court. His reckless ass disruptions make me slam his bullshit. So here it is, Bruce, your antics forced my hand today. I didn't want to step up, but you made me play this way. From a silent observer to a judge who's had enough. Your wild ass disruptions end now, justice is calling your bluff.
Yeah.
Your antics forced my hand today. I didn't want to step up, but you made me play this way. From a silent observer to a judge who's had enough. Your wild ass disruptions end now, justice is calling your bluff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a new one. That's a new one. That's called Judge Minty Fresh. Oh, by the way, I did update that song from yesterday a little bit better. I removed a lot of the cursey words and sort of updated it a little bit. It's much better, much better. Ah, sorry about that. Since this of course, his little thing right here. Since filing this litigation, plaintiff had broadcast dozens of YouTube videos promoted as federal court updates. Doesn't matter. He's allowed to do that. And these videos garner approximately, and that is not true. That is not true right there. 50% higher views than those involving routine storage unit content. That is not true at all. Look at his stream from Sunday. His Sunday was to promote to I hope Randy does. Yeah, I hope Randy does go after her and does respond to this. I really hope that Randy takes his time, sits back, reads the statutes and writes it in the most appropriate way. And I know here's the thing about Bruce. He likes to get under your skin. He's like a tick. Just a blood-sucking little tick. And he likes to get under your skin, cause Lyme disease. That is how he acts. He acts like a damn tick. And the best way to end his problems is like actually it's more like a chigger. A tick, you can pluck them off there and then they leave their head. But he's more like a chigger, and you know how to get rid of chiggers. It's really easy to get rid of chiggers. You just put a little bit of nail polish on top of it and it suffocates them. He's an incurable disease. That's all and that's how he operates with the court. I will be surprised if this judge doesn't finally just go, stop with your bullshit. Of course, you never know. Chiggers, yes. Defendant Preston's young. Wait a second here. But to file them in a wait. Defendants file this conditional request in good faith and no, they've never done anything in good faith and candor because they prefer not prosecute counterclaims in the present action, but to file them in a separate action involving all of the defendants. Defendants file this in conditional. So they want to file, well, then file it in a separate action. Just for this right here, this particular portion right here, the judge should just deny it under his own words. Defendants file this, prefer not to prosecute counterclaims in the present action. Well, there you go. Well, if you prefer not to, judge should say your request is granted. The $2. Thank you, Emma Washington. Thank you very much. What is a chigger? A chigger you usually get from bushes. It's a little parasite that likes to get under your skin. You'll know because it's this little red thing that gets up underneath your skin. It burrows into your skin and itches like all get out. They suck really bad. You get those if you're out in the country quite a bit. Good tunes for sure. Welcome. Yeah, I think the judge should request his request here not to prosecute counterclaims. Simple as that. Judge should say, yeah, absolutely. This is not the venue for it. He should grant him this right here. But he wants to file them in a separate action. Well, then, okay, then your counterclaims should just be thrown out. That sounds like a wonderful idea. And defendant Preston's young childs? Huh? Involve the defendants and the defendant's Preston's young childs. Causes of action against the plaintiff for using his YouTube platform to destroy their lives for entertainment and profit. But this is a case that he's talking. That right there is the thumbnail case that they're trying to prosecute. That's what they're trying, and they had dismissed in state court because it was illegal. They'll say, oh, it's because we want to file it in a higher court. Yeah, they should just deny those. But I don't know. What do I know? Causes of action against the plaintiff for using his YouTube platform to destroy their lives for entertainment and profit. Well, destroy their lives for entertainment and profit. Are their lives for entertainment and profit? No, I don't think so. And if their lives are destroyed, maybe stop doing bad actions. The bad actions, if you stop doing bad actions, bad things stop happening to you. Weird. If the court grants this, the motion issuing dismissing the plaintiff's remaining claims, the defendants would ask for an order as contemplated, which provides that any action may be dismissed at the plaintiff's request only by court order on terms that the court considers proper. Well, and so what they're wanting to propose is an order. Well, that's pretty presumptuous of them. That they're requesting, judge, follow my order. Maybe the judge will see through this and say, why would I follow your order? You don't tell me what I want to do with my own courtroom, especially whenever there's no standing in this. You've already said that you don't want those counterclaims filed, but you filed them, and so I'm going to deny those counterclaims even be brought in, because it sounds to me like you're just wanting to draw this out. I would say that that's his biggest thing. That's so much common sense, though. They don't have that. Yeah, that they don't, Megan. They don't have any common sense. They don't any at all. In light of the dismissal of the plaintiff's action, so this is the order he wants. In light of the dismissal of the plaintiff's action founded on diversity, jurisdiction, and prejudice to the plaintiff of being required to pursue counterclaims in this action, despite having not intended to do so unless the plaintiff's claims were not dismissed. Now, that right there, this right here, the way that he wrote this, the reason he put that in an order is because this is the coercion that he tried to do, which breaks all kinds of legal statutes for him to threaten the plaintiff. That right there, if the judge sees that threat that he's making, saying, you do this or I will do this, sounds to me like coercion, sounds to me like a threat. There's things right there that is enough to get people a little bit upset. I think. Judge might see through it. I hope he does. Court hereby orders that the defense counterclaims are dismissed without prejudice. And see, he's been trying to get all of this dismissed. The defendants cannot dismiss count 2 counterclaim under 41A1A because to do so would operate as an adjudication on the merits, since the claim under Florida statute 54808 was previously filed in state court and voluntarily withdrawn under Florida Rule 1402 to be pursued in federal court. Then that's a different case altogether. He should pursue it and file a different case on it. From Janice Wingfield, instead of filing 3 motions since Friday, Deuce Foreskin, Ambulance Chaser, Esquire, Ballsack Denier. Who's your daddy? Me. Who's your daddy, Bruce? Say it. Say it out loud. Say it, Bruce. Say it. Who's your daddy? Me. Say it. Say it. I'm your daddy. Say Shizzy is my daddy, Bruce. Say it. Say it, Bruce. You know you want to. You know you like the abuse. You can't help it. Thank you so much for that. Deuce Foreskin, Ambulance Chaser should be gathering all the discovery items to send to Randy as required by the judge. All he's doing is pissing off the judge. I don't know if he's pissing off the judge. I mean, that would be that I have no feel for this judge whatsoever. The judge is a plant. He is impartial to all of this. All he can do is look at the law and apply that. That's all he can do. That's what judges do. They're supposed to be not a party to this, unlike DeSantis was, or whatever. Not DeSantis, Thomas's is, or whatever his name was. Judge Grudge became a party to all of that shit. Yeah, it will never be dismissed. No, don't ever say never. It can be dismissed. A judge could easily say dismissed. You never know what a judge is thinking. If anything other than a trial, it might be a bench award to plaintiff and the largest amount allowed by law. I don't know. Could be. Could be. I'm not an attorney. I don't know that. Judge must have a chronic migraine. Reading these motions gives me a headache. Listening to anything he writes, I need to go back and start all over. Head Start College. God. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Requesting dismissal under 41A2 is necessary because the plaintiff's counsel did not respond to a request to stipulate. No, if you're putting that in an order, that falls shy. Requesting dismissal under 42A is necessary because the plaintiff's counsel did not respond to a request to stipulate. No, that's not what the judge said, you moron. That is not what the judge said at all. The judge said up here, he said that he did not like what the plaintiff's, hereby the court determined the plaintiff's motion to compel should be granted. An award of expenses would be unjust. That's what he said at this point in time. To file sanctions against you would be unjust under the circumstances. More specifically, the court believes that plaintiff's counsel did not have entirely clean hands. And this is why Shockett needs to appeal more to this judge in a legal sense and not say things that he would normally say to someone that's being a complete moron. Shockett, don't say things that don't you're talking to a moron that's going to twist every word you say. The best thing to do is record every single conversation you're having. Whenever he brings this stuff, show it to the court. Show it to the court and say, well, I've been trying, Judge. He's being difficult with every single thing that I've been doing. Here's proof of it. Don't yell at him. Don't get upset. Play poker. Play poker. Like hardcore poker with this mother. According to defendant's response in an email exchange regarding attempts to which this wasn't even true. This was taken out of context. I will never stipulate to anything that has no basis in jurisprudence in the world. But that he's only taken one side of the story. Please stop acting like you're not an attorney. Doc 59 and 2 emphasis in the original. It was an entirely unprofessional response. See, this is what Shockett has to do. Be professional all the damn way through. Heidi can't spell tonight. It's been a long day. Yeah, it's been a long day for me too. And it is emblematic of the petty bickering that has permeated this litigation. The only bickering that I've been seeing has been coming from Bubbles, because he's the one that's getting out there and talking about it constantly. And whenever the judge told him that he had to turn over those documents, he lost his ever living shit. He lost his ever living shit over that. He was so pissed. You could see it all over his face, all over his writing. He was absolutely wrought with despair because he knows once that evidence is turned over, this is why they're trying to destroy as much evidence as they possibly can. This is why they're buying new computers, new phones. Everything seems to be breaking. Woe is me. We've got to destroy this stuff. They don't realize that it's forever on the internet. All of that stuff is there. Do you think that they haven't copied everything that you've been saying? All these times that you're saying, oh, well, we never sent any messages back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right. And it's emblematic of the petty bickering. They failed to It was entirely unprofessional responses emblematic of the petty bickerings permeating this litigation. Further, peers of plaintiff counsel failed to respond to an email sent to the defense counsel in an effort to resolve these issues raised in the motion to compel. Just the court will now countenance lodging of improper boilerplate objections to discovery requests by defendant's counsel. It will not reward plaintiff's counsel for responding unprofessionally to attempts made by defensive counsel to resolve the issues raised in the motion to compel. For that reasons above, it's ordered that the motion to compel production of documents is granted, in part to the extent it's must within 14 days of this order. Telling you, time's a ticking, and they're running out of time. They're running out of a lot of time. And then, of course, he files it, blah, blah, with his bullshit. Justice is calling your bluff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You should hear the other ones that I've got of this. You thought that last one was good. Wait until I show you the other stuff that I've been working on. If you want to hear some of it, I've got some really, really good music. I've got some really good music. Because that's what I do. I like to write damn music. I have a little bit of fun with it. Getting everyone to get rid of their devices. Imagine what will happen if the judge subpoenas their chat records. Well, we'll see. We'll see exactly what will happen in due time. In due time. So I told you I was working on that particular song, Judge Minty Fresh. Okay. So you want to hear another one? Uh-huh. One's in the chat if you want to hear another Judge Minty Fresh. This is a different version of it than the last one. Did I seriously send the judge an email? Yes. Yes, I seriously sent the judge the email that Bubbles sent to me. I forwarded it on to the judge with a request for him to review and see what it looks like, because that was completely improper of Bubbles to send that email, completely unprofessional, and trying to involve me in his bullshit litigation, which he should never do. See, I shouldn't be involved in any of their litigation, because this is something between Jeremy Hales, his company. This is a problem between him and John Crook, Lynette Preston. It is their deal. No way should I be involved in it, the same way that Bubbles should never be involved in it, the same way the Cankle twins should never be involved in it. But yeah, I did send him the email that Deuce Foreskin sent to me. I don't play with that shit. That right there is highly inappropriate. All right, we got some more Judge Minty Fresh. All right, let's see. Share screen. We'll make sure that we've got you a little bit of audio here. All right, here we go. A little more Judge Minty Fresh. How's this one sound? Let's see. This might not be the right one. We'll see. Might take a second for it to kick in. My computer's been running slow. Oh, that's the one I just did. Sorry.
Yo, I'm sitting on this bench like a stone cold statue, just chilling in my courtroom, letting time flow true. But here comes Bruce, that damn pain in the ass on the mission, storming in, kicking up chaos, breaking every damn condition. I ain't here to throw down, just here to watch the show. But Bruce's wild ass antics got my patience starting to blow. Every time he steps in, disrupting my peaceful zone, I'm forced to crack the gavel down, cause he's out of line and overblown. I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court, but as reckless as disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. Bruce, you loudmouth punk, acting like you on the floor with your nutty ass posse, you think you're hardcore. I didn't sign up to play the hero or to throw hands, but your non-stop crazy antics forced me to take a stand. You rolling with your clown crew, causing disorder and strife, but I'm here to bring order, man. There's more than just life. Every rule you break, every line you cross drives me from chilling to slamming down your bullshit, showing who's boss. I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, they ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court, but as reckless as disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. I came to observe, let the system ride smooth and calm, but you keep stirring up trouble like a poison in my palm. I'm forced to step in, even though I ain't in the mood. Your constant damn disruptions leave me no choice but to conclude. Now listen up, Bruce, this ain't your playground for games. Your wild-ass behaviors got me calling out your lame claims. I'm a judge, not a damn gangster, but you push me to the brink, forced to break your crazy cycle before I completely sink. So take your reckless ways and your posse, you fools. Your reign of chaos in my court is breaking all the rules. I ain't happy to throw down, but you leave me no option. Justice gotta be served, ending your disruptive concoction. I'm just a judge trying to sit back and observe, but Bruce got me pissed, they ain't got the nerve to swerve. I wanna be like a damn plant, chilling quiet in my court, but as reckless as disruptions make me slam his bullshit short. So here it is, Bruce, your antics forced my hand today. I didn't want to step up, but you made me play this way. From a silent observer to a judge who's had enough. Your wild ass disruptions end now. Justice is calling you bluff.
How about now I did update the lyrics on this a little bit, so it should be a little bit better for lyrics on this. So here we go. This one is the circus of clowns. Get the hell out, Bruce. There we go.
Step into this courtroom brawl where real justice stands tall, while you throw lame ass motions that just crumble and fall. Polymop's the name behind your crooked legal scam, but we see through your bullshit, exposing every sham. Bruce, you little punk ass with that honking nose, leading a cult of youthful leaders who follow you like beaten dogs. Your weak ass legal tricks and your stupid self-made fame. We're here to shut you down and put your sorry ass to shame.
Justice is coming hard, dismantling your fraud and lies. Your cult of useful idiots crumbles before our eyes.
Bruce, screw your stupid act and your crew of freaks. We're taking down your empire, your reign is over weak.
Show a little love. Show a little love. Interrupt them.
Yo, Bruce, you're running your act like you're some legal OG, but your Anti What The Hale drama's a joke for all to see. Your proceedings are a scam, a pitiful parade of greed, while your nasty posse follows you, fulfilling every twisted need. Every motion you follow is another step in your fake charade, a delusional little empire built on lies that quickly fade. Your big nose leadership and your gang of useful idiots, we're calling them out, tearing them down, breaking all your dirty bounds. Justice is coming hard, dismantling your fraud and lies. Your cult of useful idiots crumbles before our eyes. Bruce, screw your stupid act and your crew of freaks. We're taking down your empire, your reign is over weak. Justice is coming hard, dismantling your fraud and lies. Your cult, you useful idiots, crumbles before our eyes. Bruce, screw your stupid act and your crew of freaks. We're taking down your empire, your reign is over weak. Every effing delay, every pointless legal play, it's just another notch on the list of how you stray. Built on
I do have one that's even better than that. This is the one that I chose to keep because I thought it was the best right here out of all of them. Come on, at the banjo, dance, oh yeah.
Yo, step into this courtroom brawl where real justice stands tall, while you throw lame-ass motions that just crumble and fall. Polymop's the name behind your crooked legal scam, but we see through your bullshit, exposing every sham. Bruce, you little punk ass with that honking nose, leading a cult of useful idiots who follow you like beaten dogs. Your weak-ass legal tricks and your stupid self-made fame. We're here to shut you down and put your sorry ass to shame. Justice is coming hard, dismantling your fraud and lies. Your cult of useful idiots crumbles before our eyes. Bruce, screw your stupid act and your crew of freaks. We're taking down your empire, your reign is over weak. Bruce, you run and you act like you're some legal OG, but your Anti What The Hale's drivel is a joke for all to see. Your proceedings are a scam, a pitiful parade of greed, while your nasty posse follows you, fulfilling every twisted need. Every motion you file's just another step in your fake charade, a delusional little empire built on lies that quickly fade. Your big nose leadership and your gang of useful idiots, we're calling them out, tearing them down, breaking all your dirty bounds. Justice is coming hard, dismantling your fraud and lies. Your cult of useful idiots crumbles before our eyes. Brutes, screw your stupid act and your crew of freaks. We're taking down your empire, your reign is over weak. Every effing delay, every pointless legal play is just another notch on the list of how you stray. Built on greed and fake ass tricks, your empire's set to fall. We're coming with the real truth, we're taking out it all. Yo, Bruce, you and your posse a bunch of clowns so damn absurd. Yo, fake ass legal circus is now a tale that's long been heard. Big nose been heard, big nose little brain, leading a cult that's lost its way. We're bringing down your sorry empire. This is your final day. Yo, no more bullshit motions, no more wasted time arise. The gavel's about to drop hard and your system slowly dies. Your reign of corruption's over, your tricks are obsolete. Justice stands victorious, your cult is beat and complete. Justice is coming hard, dismantling your fraud and lies. Your cult of useful idiots crumbles before our eyes. Bruce, screw your stupid act and your crew of freaks. We're taking down your empire, your reign is over weak.
Oh yeah.
Let the gavel drop, let truth be told. Your legal scam's a relic, your story's grown old. Bruce and your useful idiots, time to face defeat. Justice reigns supreme, your cult's history is obsolete.
that was the one that I decided was probably the best out of all of those. It was pretty damn enjoyable making that one. It was pretty damn enjoyable making that one. How's it going, Mr. Coop? How's it going? How is it going? Looks like Georgie's moving up there. Getting those subs. I tell you, it is always a struggle to get those things. Always a struggle to get those. But once you get them, you keep them. You do the work and good things come to you. You have to head to bed soon so you can make sure you're awake for the morning. Same here. I'll be shutting this thing down here in just a few minutes. I do want to remind everyone every morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, I do a morning stream. I talk about the news. I talk about just having a damn interesting morning. And a lot of people come in, they just turn it on and they listen to it in the background. They go about their morning and just listen to the news. Just my take on it, and probably show a bunch of crazy idiot stuff that makes no sense whatsoever. But I have fun doing it. That is what YouTube is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. Don't let this crap bring you down. There's no need to get all upset over any of this. This right here is not affecting you. It is affecting Jeremy. It is affecting people that are close to him. It shouldn't cause you to do anything towards anyone in any of these spaces. If you're having issues with somebody, then seek help. Seek help. I can't emphasize that enough. Don't get yourself in trouble over the silliness of other people. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. It just brings about bad karma for you. Your cat is obsessed with my morning streams. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. My cat is obsessed with your morning streams, Shizzy, wasn't it? Never stop. She's a biatch without it. Yeah, she does. I have a tendency to do that. Been reading MLK Jr. documents, trying to get away from the case, but Bubbles just keeps doing stupid things. Yeah, pretty much. I know exactly what you mean. I've got another one that I want to cover Deposition on. Hoping that I get to it. Very soon. I've got a couple of people that will be joining me for that. I've got Yamaha that hopefully will join me for that. I've also got Fallstorm and possibly Dictionary Diva. just trying to set up a date that it's going to work out for everybody. But it's not a Hale's deposition. Trust me on this. It is not a Hale's deposition, and the case is already done. It's over. It's been settled. It was settled out of court, but the deposition is very, very good reading. And of course, we like to throw a little bit of humor mixed in with all of that. I hope that all of you guys come and check it out whenever we do start doing it. It may end up being on the weekends. It's just right now everybody is busy. Just none of our times are meshing up. You got Valentine's Day that's coming up. People want to spend time with their sweetheart. And you like the one before the banjo? It had variety. Oh, I mean, all of them are really well written. The cool part about some of these is I will end up cutting some of the intros on those and adding those into other songs and just cutting and pasting and doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, humor? Oh, yes, it is all about humor. His ecosystem, what would deflect so much? Sorry, didn't see exactly what that was. Yeah, I like the humor. It's all about having humor. Do you know if there is a transcript that can be presented as evidence? If there's a transcript that can be, I don't know. The Wilburns, I know it couldn't be written last time. No, it is. Sure. Oh, I that's what it was. It showed up down here before it showed up over here. Sure sounds like. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. It says, sure sounds like BBB is terrified of discovery and is doing anything its ecosystem can come up with to deflect. So much for his ecosystem believing LP. They lie about everything. Yeah, I mean, the anti-Hales ecosystem has been creating a bunch of stories. Somebody sent me something and I didn't even look at it. I can only guess that it's probably something that was written by Paint Chip, and I don't care. I don't. He's irrelevant in all of this. The only thing that he's doing is creating more problems for himself. That's it. He's creating more problems for himself. I've had because he's made threatening comments. I've had to, you know, increase security, which is what Jeremy suggested a while back. What is my email address? It's shizzywiznut@gmail.com. If you click on my link, it shows what my email address is. It's pretty straight up. Pretty straight up. Shizzywiznut, my name, @gmail.com. And I also will be I will be posting out my PO box. I had to find a PO box way away from my house, like in a location that would not be normal, because I'm concerned with these people like causing problems. So I do have a PO box set up. I'll be posting that up there. So if you're wanting to mail stuff to me, you can always do that. I'm pretty easy going with this kind of stuff, and I try to like do good stuff. Try to do good stuff and create good content, keep people entertained, and keep myself entertained, because I get bored really easy, as you can tell by all the music that I do. Thank you so much. That one right there is for you. That little red one. That's you. That's you. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, I do have an email address, and that's where I keep that at. But I should have the PO box all set up. Like I said, I haven't stopped to add that in there. I want to make sure that it's added in correctly, so you guys can always reach out to me and, hang out, send gifts, whatever you want to do. Just don't send me any glitter bombs. Those right there will get you in all kinds of trouble, because I'll open it right there in the post office, and whoever sent it is going to get big kinds of trouble. Just saying. Oh my gosh. And don't send me anything you don't want opened right up there in the post office, especially if it's in a large box, because I will make it a pain for you. Everybody, have a wonderful night. Make sure that you send some love out to the creators that you enjoy. Give them everything, all the love that you can. Sadly, it makes sense why you would need to do that. Yeah, exactly. It does suck. It does suck that I actually had the PO box set up before I started getting the threats. Once I got the threats, I was just like, okay, all the more reason why I moved it to another location altogether. Because I set one up, and then once the threats came in, I was just like, okay, I need to move that to a different location. So I completely shut that one down, shut down that PO box, and transferred it over to a different place altogether. Because I'm concerned for, like, if my wife happens to go up there one day and pick up whatever mail, I don't want her getting the kind of harassment that I would am receiving, because that right there would be a bad thing, a really bad thing. So I try to I try to keep myself safe and keep people around me safe. See you all on the flip side or on MG's show support as you do. Thanks. Yeah, Heidi. That's what will be happening whenever I end the stream here. I'll be sending you guys over. If MG is streaming, I'll be sending you guys over there. Or I may just send you over to the expert. Looks like oh crap. Looks like the expert is live. He's reading the same filing. He's reading the same filing. So um we'll see. Which would you rather guys have, the expert, or do you want to go swing over and see the MG Law? How about this? I'll send you guys over to MG Law. If you want to go visit the expert, go check him out. He's good people, and see if you can't get him some subs up. He's sitting at I think he's pushing for like the 7,000 mark, and he's been doing this for quite some time. He's good people, and he's pretty damn solid on his takes of the law. And don't trust him though. Don't trust him though. But wherever you go, throw them, as Laura Needy would say, throw them some damn love, throw them some bacon, because who doesn't like bacon? All right, everyone, have a good day, good evening. I will see you all in the morning. Peace.
Oh, you thought I was done? Bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free. It's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute. But here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy, send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're relevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud.
Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's agenda, will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.